Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Bears Den. Today I'm going to make another training video. I think I need to explain some stuff. So, now, when this team comes out of their door, what they need to do is they need to go and make sure this area is all clear, right? And then they're going to have some people walking this way, and the people on this side are probably going to be the ones moving the cart. Then they have to decide, do they want to go this? Do they want to go over there? Do they want to fight us and walk underneath? Or do they want to try to take the high ground? Okay, so now us for defense, we're going to be up here. Now what we should have is, we should have at least one DPS up here and one over here. Okay, and when you have a DPS, you need a tank or a healer or somebody, because you got to watch your back flanks. Okay, like they could still come up this way and get you. You know what I'm saying? Or they could come in this way. But if they come in this way and you got a DPS here, you should have them. You got all these angles covered, you know. And then if they're starting to make it around the corner and you have to drop, this is where you hold. Right here, this corner. You don't want to be over here. Once you are past right here, you're fucked. You're dead. So as you're playing, right, your slice of pie is going to be this, that, to all of this. Okay, so if they're moving the payload, right, and let's say the payload is right here, okay, they're moving the fucking payload, and you're standing here. Even if they can't shoot you, the payload stops. You're stalling it, okay? That's number one. Number two, in order for them to get that payload to move, they have to walk into your sight, okay? So let's say they have a Bastion, and their Bastion's just sitting back here, and he's popping off shots. What? Bastion's going to hit everything. This is his slice of pie. This is where he is shooting, but he can only shoot straight to here, right? So if they have a Bastion, and we have a Bastion, we have our slice of pie. They have their slice of pie over there. But the thing is, right here, the payload don't move. They're the motherfuckers that have to move the payload. So we stay put and force them into our slice. This is just common tactical knowledge. Like, if you do anything other than that, right, and you're jumping into their bullets, you're feeding. Now, these are not advanced tactics I'm teaching. I'm not trying to say, oh, and the pros play like this. Like, to me, in the lower levels, right, if you play your angles and you play your high ground right, that's it, right? And even when you back up into here, you got your heel over there, you want to play the sights. So if the payload's coming down here and it's there and you're standing here, it can't fucking move still. It still can't move. If you peek around this corner and they got a Bastion, that Bastion's going to kill you. You know? So it's the same thing. You've got to set up and play your sights. I personally wouldn't play in here, but it's a good stall point for some characters. I would jump back up to here, because here I'm going to want to hold this. There's two boxes I want to hold. I want to hold that one, and I would love a DPS and maybe like a BAP or a healer to be up here and try to hold this one. This one, it helps them hold the high ground, makes it harder. And then they have to go around. And when they come, there's only two ways they can come, or three. You should have, up in the back here, we should have our DPS, right? Look, if let's say there's a Widow, an Ash, or a McCree, a Soldier. This is where we should be. Because you can cover all that angle. You can come over here to cover that if need be, right? But you get all the big angles covered. You have your Genji, Hanzo, a BAP, something like that up here. And then down here, you're going to want, you know, like preferably a tank that can move around pretty good. Like a Winston is really good here. Maybe a Roadhog if you're really good with your hooks. And I would always play a shield on defense, always. And if they end up making this corner here, right, like, so we have control of the high box. The point should not move any more than like right here, okay? Once we lose control, it's going to make the corner right here. So once that corner is made, you should have your DPS and the healer up top, and then we play here. But once it gets to the point, it's going to be about 15-20 seconds where that door opens. That's when we all need to fall back, okay? Up here, DPS, it's plain and simple. It's self-explanatory. Down here, the shields can play here. They can play right here. And I would still put half of my shield in the wall, okay? Because they have to come to us, you know? And if you get stuck backing up here, you're getting to the high ground, you know? Especially as a tank, you can get to the high ground, maybe get a heal, drop back down, and then you have the people up here covering, okay? Now, let's say they do end up pushing, right? Again, play the corners. Like if they have a bastion, right? The bastion's going to be shooting depending on where the payload is. Most of the time, he's going to come over this way and try to get you, right? But again, they have to move the payload. So if we're on this corner, standing right here, they can only attack us from this area, okay? And even if they did have a bastion shooting, as long as the shield's like right here, there's nothing that they can do. Their guys are going to have to come around and engage us. That is the point I'm trying to make through this whole video. And again, you can fall back here, you play your corners, and I believe I've gone over this part, you know. Now this is where we made our biggest mistake, was we kept playing down and in here. We should never play down and in here. If anything, you might have a shield like right here in this area, but I would keep it up here. Just look at that. You know what I mean? And then even if a bastion does peek down there, you put your shield like this, right here. You know, keep it behind the wall, and their bastion has to come up. You know, and as the payload comes up, their bastion's going to have to move and take this corner. And what you're going to see is, I didn't have cover. I was trying to hold the flank right here with my bastion. This is my slice of pie. All this right here. So if they walk into this right here, they're fucked. So all I need in my team to stay back here and control this. If we control this, right, and this high ground here, they're not getting by. But once you come out over into here and you start letting them shoot you, that's throwing. So,
Attackers incoming.
yeah, Arissa's probably, especially at this point, the better tank. Because right now, Ryan can't do nothing but throw fire strikes. This ain't really a good Ryan map. We got nobody on top. So, we have nobody on top here. And like I said, we're going to get the flank. So we should have had one DPS here. One here, right? And now look at when he comes up. Bang, he's dead. You see what I'm saying? He'd be fucking dead if we had played this right. But we didn't. But we're holding them. See how they're not moving. But the payload was still moving. And this is what got us. So now at this point, we are going to have to drop. I mean, look at this. This should not have happened.
I'm out of here.
And now this forces us to drop. But now we need to play this corner right here. This is what we need to hold. And we need somebody on the high ground there. High ground there, like I said. And they're pushing us back. See, we didn't use any corners, not once. We're just walking backwards here. I finally got the high ground. I believe I'm the only one that's really going to take high ground here, and it's going to slow them down, but it don't stop them. We are not playing this right. We got nose. We should have been holding up with a shield right here. And then we really need to be here now. With people on the high ground. See there, Ryan's playing the corners perfect. See? Now they're Ryan throwing. You got a kill though. Wow.
Beacon in place.
Imagine if we had two people on high ground. Yeah. Sombra made a few mistakes here too. That Junkrat's going to come up and around and you're just going to find the teleporter in here, in the ship. And as a Sombra, once you throw your teleport down and they shoot it, don't ever put it in that spot again. And that mistake was made. It's going to be right here. Junkrat's going to jump up and kill her in the back. Watch. And he knows to go there because he killed her teleport there earlier. But look it, I made the mistake too. Where am I? We should not be here. We should be up here. We should be right here until they make that corner. And then when they make it, we should be right here. Buff me, buff me, buff me, buff me, Mercy. Look at that, see? That was a buff? Oh my god. But look where we are all at. We're not where we're supposed to be. And at this point, I believe I'm going to switch because I can just tell we're going to get fucking rolled. They're going to switch to a Bastion. And to beat a Bastion on defense, when you're on defense, just play a Bastion. They have to walk into your Bastion. You ain't got to look at. We're walking into their Bastion. Why? Why are we feeding? If we're up here, their Bastion can't get us. If we're up here, right, we see that wheel coming our way and we shoot it. You know? And again, we're standing out in Bastion's line of sight. Look where I'm in. See? Here's my slice of pie. I kill him. If we fucking hold this right here, we win. All we have to do is not go past this wall, the fuel storage wall. Stay right here and play. We'll make them come to us. They cannot move the payload until they come right here. What are we doing? What are we doing? It just blows my mind sometimes. And then I start getting caught up in it too. I mean, look where I'm at. I shouldn't be fucking over here. I should be holding my piece of pie. I'm afraid to show my face. Right here I post up and I told them, block it and I'll kill him. But look. See, our tank went in front and decided to take Bastion out, and now we all got wiped. The tank should have stayed in front of me to help me clear that, but they didn't, and this is where we should be. I'm just going to say this 1,000 times. This is where we should have been standing. We stand right here, can't move. Look it, and this is our other mistake. Mercy's out there. Taladay is over there. We should be playing this here, right? We're playing this here. Look it, he's dead. He's fucking dead. But look what he does. Because nobody's playing the angles, he walks in, kills me, and now they're going to roll in. The one thing that was stopping them, their slice getting around, was me holding that slice right here. Now he has my slice, and they're going to walk in. I only hope at this point, once they make that corner with Bastion, is to stand here. And we don't do it. Look at everybody's in front of Bastion. This is insane. 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 It drives me motherfucking crazy. Like, this team that we're playing here didn't beat us. We fucking gave them the match. That's how this went down. So, and I don't know how many times I can explain, you know, like when you're on defense, they have to come to the corner to the payload. So if you're standing somewhere with a Bastion and good DPS behind you, why are you going to walk out in front of their fucking bullets or walk in front of their slice? We don't need to. We're on defense. They have to walk into our slice. We don't need to walk into theirs, you know? And that's what we did wrong here. So, I don't know. I know I probably sound bitchy, but I just feel like, you know, like I'm a fucking intercom that's repeating myself here. So, this whole match, that's what this was. We are all out of position. And it was just horrible. Even my gameplay. Up at Soldier, I went up too far. I ended up on the side with Bastion where I didn't fucking want to be. You know what I mean? Like, so even I was out of position. But I was trying to, like, at the time, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck's going on? Everybody fall back. I'm literally saying, play your angles. Play the wall, please. And nobody was listening. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do, because when they do get killed, right? If I'm Bastion trying to hold that flank, I'm fucking dead. I can't hold it myself. I need a tank or somebody in front of me to take those shots, and a healer to heal me. So, but yeah, that's what happened on this particular match. Now, last night with this team, most of our matches we won. This was our worst match by far in my book, and now y'all know why. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one, and I hope to see you guys next time on the Bears Den.